Let's try this again, shall we? Hello, hello, welcome back everybody. My name is Kavalech, and let's grab ourselves a deadly chat. Yes, indeed, welcome back to In-Depth Bloodborne. When we last left off, we were just about to enter this area of the Chalice Dungeons. We've got lots of fun today, because we are obviously dealing with the cursed dungeons. I think we should be okay. I think we should be fine. Just quickly, if you're wondering why I said let's try this again, shall we? Basically, I started recording, came in here, was doing my whole thing, got a minute in, and then I went into a massive kind of thing with my mouth. As those of you who have been around know, I had a thing on my mouth recently, and then the recording fucking stopped. So I went, you know what, this was just a disaster overall, so it took some time, and we're going to start again. Hopefully, if you're seeing this, it means this is the actual recording. Anyway, I wanted to point out, this is only floor 2, and yet we can summon somebody. If you're wondering why, sorry, just checking my timer as well, making sure I am recording this time. If you're wondering why, it's because they knew that the Chalice Dungeon was going to be fucked, cursed, and that it was best off just fucking saying mulligan and starting again. Look at these fucking guys walking around like a raving band of assholes. I did die, but only because everything was going fucking tits up anyway, so I just said fuck it and let them kill me. But this is literally as far as I got, so I don't know what's happening or who's going on and what's happening to anybody. Oh my god, there's so many of them. The other thing is that off camera, you'll notice I have only one insight compared to last episode when we had like 2. The reasoning... we had 2. We had a lot more than 2, Cal, fuck's sake. No, other than last episode when we had like fucking 30-something. And that is because I spent a load trying to upgrade the Rakuyo. It's actually +8. I personally don't think it's ready to road test just yet because it needs to be maxed out at this stage. And also, if we're going to use it, then I'll... whatchamacallit, I'll... nice. Ooh! Now, how can I get that one from the fucking side and like manage to do it, and yet some of them in boss fights and stuff I've missed head on? Anyway, I don't have my thing equipped. Oh, hello. You might have a nice little thing in for me, actually, a gem or something. Oh, Cursed Blood Gem 4, very nice. Yeah, so basically I just want to get that upgraded and stuff like that. Now let me see what we just got there. Cursed Gem +4. We have a lot of gems. We need to really get rid of some of these. Cursed Gem +4, increased stamina cost, or was it this one? I don't think it was an odd one. So it was probably this one, which is not great. Well, I mean, attack versus beasts, but realistically, it's not the best. This seems to be a bit of a mix, this dungeon. Seems to be a lot of different things going on here, so we've got lots of ways to discover. Lovely. We'll have a good discovery. Oh, hello. Yes, now, a couple more questions that we had. And if, by the way, if we can get through this dungeon... I think... Are we? No, we'll probably have to do the ease one as well. I was going to say, would we have enough time then to do some other stuff, but realistically, I want to get the ease one as well done as well, because we have lots to be doing. But that's how it goes. Note, by the way, that we have these bodies again. I know this is the dungeons, the Chalice dungeon here, but there's only been a couple of places that we've saw that type of thing. But yes, I am indeed very excited about today, because, not for my own, funnily enough, not because of my own fucking insanity, because let's be honest, I'm probably going to end up losing my reason, but I know for a fact that the next 2 bosses are going to be more than likely somewhat entertaining, because of this dungeon. This will maybe the biggest test we face in the game. I mean, at this stage, what? I mean, we absolutely made fucking fun of... Okay. Huzzah! We made fucking fun of the orphan. Like, I know he hit us a bit, but we pretty much beat the shit out of him. Where is she? I can hear her. I have never seen them climb ladders. That's so funny. They just climb like any other fucking... Oh, fuck. Oh, no. That's so fucking funny to me. I didn't realize they just climb ladders. Like, I'm a spooky ghost, but hold on while I just climb this ladder. Just do, 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 do. This game sometimes, I swear, makes me laugh. Gives me the old tickles. Ow. Roll down. Oh, I was trying to roll down on top of that so as not to take fall damage and get down faster, but that's my own fault, really. Do you know what? I'm not even listening to my own rules at this stage. I explained the rules of where the hidden walls are, and then since then I've just proceeded to hit like every fucking wall. But it's because I'm second guessing myself at this point, I think. You know, oh, that looks like a way down, so what's this way first? This is probably the lever. Pull the lever, Crunk. Yeah. That's somebody with a gun. Oh, fuck. That was 3 things. Yes, that is someone with a gun. Holy shit. Oh my... Okay, he kills me in 3 hits. God damn. Fucking hell. He seems both A, faster than the other ones, and B, that is a lot of damage. That is a lot of fucking damage. Woo! I did say this area is going to be fucking mad, didn't I? Okay. Hopefully not a whatchamacallit, a thing for the boss. Premonition. I was waiting for this to be not the way to go, but actually you can go this way. And actually this is a faster way to get in here now, because that's where the nice ghost lady was, down there and everything. Okay, cool. Coolaboola. Actually quite like it up here. Did I just not go this way and grab these items? Am I just... oh god, leave me alone. Am I that awful at video games? Well, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I was going to say, am I that awful at video games, but listen, the way I've played these games at this stage, oh my god, leave me alone. See, the problem with these fucking guys is that you don't get your rally back off them, which is a pain in the ass, but oh well. It is what it is, I suppose. Right, let's go down the ladder so as not to waste a bit of health. We're just going to have to nail a parry, I suppose, because there ain't no goddamn way. And, oh, fuck you. Anything else is working against this fucking guy. So, let's hope we can nail a cheeky parry against them. And, ow. And not on the stairs either would be nice. Because that also works. Oh god. Well, we're going to have to use this now because... Oh god. Because it's running out of fucking damage. Oh, nice. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, very good. I'm going to have to fix that. Sage's hair. Ooh. We're going to have to fix that for the boss fight. God damn it. Okay. Good to note. Good to note. So we have the sage's wrists, which we already got, but this is the hair. It says the same thing, though. Body part of a saint, sacrificed by the church. Now, when they say of a saint, do they mean the blood saints? You know, the way like Adela from the Healing Church is a blood saint. She was made into a blood saint. Does that mean that they are turning people into offering rites when they've finished with taking the blood from them? Let's be honest, it's Bloodborne. That would probably make most sense because it's, well, as I say, it's Bloodborne. And they're pretty much fucking awful. Well, they're not awful, but you know what I mean. Well, no, they are. They're pretty awful. They kill people pretty fucking much for everything. Oh, a poison knife. Very nice. He was going to try and blow us up, which is very rude of him, I have to say. And that's down to here. Perfect. Do you know what? That worked out perfectly. It's very interesting to me. It seems that very much this dungeon has a small enough kind of layout, probably to balance the fact that it's so fucking mental. But unfortunately, I know. Our damage is wonderful. Cheers, by the way, but it's offset by the fact that it breaks our fucking weapon. But it's grand for boss fights, especially because, let's be honest, during boss fights, we're not going to be dealing with broken weapons or anything. No, not blood gems, repair. We're not going to be dealing with anything like that. Let's be completely honest. Do I have the best of these on Great Lake boost health? Yeah. I would, if I had a slightly better great extra health rune maybe, but plus 5% is really just not enough. What is it you desire? We could technically just get more health. But I did say I was going to try and get blood tinge up to show off that weapon, so... So I fucked myself in that regards, you know. Once we get through the thingy, because what's crazy about it is literally, once we get through the, this, we'll have our health normal again. We only have to go through one cursed dungeon. So, yeah, we don't have to worry about it, basically. Now, this boss should be, I believe, a watchdog. We did do well against the watchdog last time, but that doesn't mean we're going to do well against the watchdog this time. Now, I'm going to put on some fire defense gear. Have I got... I'm assuming that that's 50, that's 60. I'm assuming that's probably going to be the best one we have, the Charred Hunter set. I could be wrong. But this is where just knowing the boss's kind of things... I thought I seen the one that was better, but no, I didn't. Knowing the boss's kind of things is really your best bet, you know. And would he maybe slightly better with another outfit? Maybe. Oh, this looks fucking sick, though. Look at this. We could also summon, and if I die too many times, I don't really want to summon, but maybe. Let's kill the boss first, and then we'll do the side dungeon, just to get bosses kind of going. Queen Killer is actually a great summon, not gonna lie. But let's try it solo dolo first. Yeah, I was right, a watchdog. To a lot of people, this is the exact boss that was their run killer, if you will, or their platinum killer. There was no way they were beating this fucker. And I mean, I get it. He definitely does crazy damage to you. I mean, what's that? That's a two-hit kill. Two-hit kill. Which is a lot. And fuck, if I'm not full health, that's a one-hit kill. Shit. One of the major problems we're facing here being that we realistically are using a weapon that is not going to break his stance very quickly. We are doing good damage, but I feel like blunt is probably the way to go here. And do we have a blunt weapon? No, not really. So, unfortunately, we're a little bit shit out of luck in that regards. I'm saying that, I'm not actually 100% sure, but I think blunt is technically better here, but fortunately we're just gonna have to suck it up. I will give it one more go, and then we might summon, but I'd rather not summon, because obviously then the minute I summon, people are gonna go, oh, you summon. Which, I mean, we've spoken in the past about how I really don't feel that summons are all that bad. Okay, so literally, if he does the charge attack, if you don't have full health, you're just dead. And fucking hell, that hit me as well. Fuck me. This is with good fire defense. Here's me thinking, I was like, oh, we might blitz through these bosses and then we'll have thingies, but oh my god. This is the question, do we start editing? Now, look, I've only fought him twice. Let's get in there and give it a actual good go. But do we start editing, or do we just fucking hope for the best that it won't take that long? I'm trying to remember how I killed him all them fucking millions of years ago when I played this game for the platinum. I think, as far as I remember, I had the whatchamacallit, I had the thing. Come on, brain, work. I had the... Fuck me! That is one hit kill. And I have 40 vigor. And a rune on. That's crazy. Now, that was the beast blood pellets doing extra damage, but like... Fuck, man. Who thought this was the best of ideas? I'm not. I can't fully defend it. I'm not gonna lie, because, oof. Now, there is an argument to be made. This is completely not needed for the main game. This is completely for the platinum. And if you want to do it, you know, okay, right? You want the platinum, so here's your thing you got to do in order to get that platinum. You know what? Let's do this. Let's fucking just take our time. Stay at the side and take your time. I think that's what we got to do here. You know, I think that's just what we got to do. Because actually, our damage is not the worst. Fuck me. Okay. Our damage is not the worst. So if we can just stay at his side and kick the shit out of him a bit, maybe we can do this. Not fucking see half the time is the problem. Maybe we can do this. Fuck. Basically, if he does anything that looks dodgy in any way, we gotta get the fuck out of there. It's the fact that I know now that certain moves, if I'm doing something dodgy, or like that, fuck, he's gonna kill us. Okay. Hello. Strangely edited, I know, but welcome back. What is happening? What is going on? Well, I'm not gonna lie. I have died a good amount of times to that boss. I want to say about 5 or 6 times. And I was kind of spiraling, and I just thought, you know what? No, I don't want this to just become negative Nancy Cal. I don't know if it's just the mood I was in or anything of the sort. It just wasn't happening. So I have a plan, and this is my plan. This is what's going to happen. The Rikuyo is really good against them. The transformed L2 does wonders. All we got to do is get it to max, and I think we'll have a chance. Not a guaranteed chance, but I think a chance. So we're just going to peek our head into here to get a couple more blood rocks. No, not blood rocks. Blood chunks. And then we'll go back down. But it does give me a moment to talk about things. So let me kind of gather my thoughts here. First of all, by the way, if we're going to talk about this section of the game, Shadows of Yharnam are here. A lot of people get confused. They go, what the fuck, they're just reusing enemies. They never say that the Shadows of Yharnam are just those people. They just happen to be people of the church that are faithful to the Nightmare of Mensis. Not the Nightmare of Mensis, the School of Mensis, and also the... look how much damage this is doing, by the way. And this is not fully upgraded. The Rikuyo is a beast. Oh! So having more of them, it just means that these are ones that weren't in the forest. So the ones in the forest are not the only ones. The other way of looking at it is that the ones in the forest are the real ones, and that these ones are just a manifestation because of, you know, nightmares and all that good jolly stuff. I would believe both, really, to be honest. I believe both are correct. Again, with Bloodborne being slightly wibbly wobbly timeline wise and stuff like that, I would say both things are indeed correct. We have one more, don't we? We do have one more Shaman Bone Blade. So I get to show you my other favorite thing I like to do here. We will go back for that We'll just go get it now. Fuck it. We'll go get it now. Yeah, so this allows me to talk about some stuff here. I know this is not exactly how you thought this episode was going to go. 6, 7. Okay. One more chunk is all we need. But it does allow me to talk about a few things. That being that, first of all, I want to say that video games are meant to be fun. Yes, some people derive fun from challenge, some people derive fun from, actually, we can do this. This will be a chunk, and we don't have to, yes, okay, perfect, okay, so we don't actually have to go further, so we can skip out of here without getting any other spoilers or anything like that, because we will do that little, it's only a very, very short section, but I want to leave that for, if you add together the attempts that I had off camera in the editing, by now I've been roughly an hour fighting him. No, not roughly an hour, no. I'm only about 40 minutes, I'd say, fighting him. But even to be 40 minutes fighting, can you summon without... Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, surely you need insight. But even to be that long, I'm not going to lie, it's giving me a fucking headache. Like, this game was such a smooth ride. Like, I felt the difficulty was perfect. Absolutely. Down to the minute detail, perfect. Up until this boss. Now I can't fucking see again. Camera. Like, down to the minute detail, this game had absolutely perfect, in my opinion anyway, difficulty. Maybe it's just my opinion. But it really was, I felt, perfect difficulty. Then this boss came along, and I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, what am I actually looking at here? And who thought this was a good idea? Let me know. I mean, you're gonna let me know anyway if I'm fucking wrong. I probably am wrong. Am I just... No, please, thank you. Am I just built completely wrong? Am I... You know, am I doing something wrong here? I hope I am. You know, I would like to be able to be like, nah, do you know what? I'm actually just wrong here. If you just fucking do this or do that or whatever, the boss is easy and your life is so much fucking easier. But instead, I don't think that's the case. I do genuinely think that this boss is just unfortunately fucking bullshit. What is happening? I don't know how he missed me, but I missed him and he missed me and everybody missed. Wait, back here. Wow, that's quite an explosion. Didn't kill old fucking Killer Queen, but... Who's a Killer Queen? Now we just gotta fucking survive to the end. Come on, we're so close. Just stay away from him. On honest fucking bullshit. I think we're just back to phase 1 now. Oh my god. I think we're just back to phase 1 now. Can't fucking see. So we just have to pretty much stay alive and keep Killer Queen alive. Which is not gonna happen because I think you just killed him. Yeah. Great. Oh, he's not dead. Not gonna lie, I'm chuffed with that. Now he's dead. Great, okay, so now we gotta do this on our own. I was about to say all we gotta do is not fuck up. And then I immediately fucked up. No! No! You're fucking kidding me, the camera! Oh! Fuck this fucking fight. And actually, I think one more. Round fucking 2. Million and fucking 50. Like... It's just... crazy. And you might think, oh, why don't you just try a different tactic? Because the tactic works, clearly. You saw it. It does work. The tactic works. I got him down to literally one fucking hit. And I choked it. Lol, skill issues, your fault. Yeah, that's true. Fuck you. Everything knocks me over, everything knocks me down, everything just kills me in 2 fucking hits or 3 hits. No, it's gonna kill me. Fucking, why does he randomly do that now? I'm just gonna go quiet and try and beat him. It's basically all I can do is just go fucking silent and try my best to beat him. That's genuinely all I feel I can do. Oh my fucking god! Shoot him again, please, or something. Do something. Let's see what's happening. No. I just realised I'm trying to get a knockdown, but he's already past that point. I have 2 heals left to be precise. No. What was that fucking glide around, can I just say? No. He's gonna do something. Now kill me. Just gonna let him hit him for a second. He's gonna die though. Yep. Okay, we're back to this again. That could be my chance. Did it. I can't even form words. That was fucking mental. And not in a good way, I'm not gonna lie. Not in a good way. And oh, we still gotta do the side area shit. Hold on. Let me grab this anyway, because we're gonna have to probably go out. So we'll grab this. We'll do the side area, and then I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Do we dare to keep going? I don't know. Again, I don't know what way I'm gonna edit this, so who knows what way this will appear in an episode, but oof. Big oof. And again, look, as I said, I don't want to seem like a Debbie Downer. That was fun, in the end. Like, that last time, stressful as fuck, but it felt exhilarating to do it, if you know what I mean, you know? I felt like, oh my god, I did it, like, everything. Yeah. But it just shows me that I think that's the problem. Genuinely, I think that's the problem. I don't think people have a problem with the Chalice dungeons themselves. I think the repetition and everything, Elden Ring has proven that people will defend it. You know, people will say, oh yeah, but it's peak. And it is peak. This game is peak. This game is amazing. But boss fights like that just make it so that you're like, nah. Just every fiber of my being hated that. And it's such a shame, you know, because it's a fun fight. When we fought that guy the first time, it was, you know, it was one of my favorite fights we've done. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, it was so good. And I'm going to look back at it afterwards and go, do you know what, I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have made it easier in like 20 different ways. And that's fundamentally down to me. That's my own issue, that's my own fault, you know. There's probably a million things I should have done to make it easier, including getting good, obviously. But not just limited to that, but also, you know, in terms of not leveling stupidly with fucking arcane, blood tinge and arcane and everything, but getting more health and all that type of thing. Yeah, like fundamentally, not even fundamentally, like just 100% straight up. That's a thing, you know. I should have done. Dying to it still to these fucking guys. Cheers, by the way. So, some of the issue is my own doing. You know, also, you know, we can go back and forth all day. Fundamentally, a lot of people will just come down to the idea of lol, just get good. I've spoken at length before about how I disagree with that. I don't think that's a thing. You know, but if that's how you think about it, that's fine, you know. But I do recognize that there's probably other ways I could have made that easier. Shutting the fuck up is probably another one, especially when you're trying to make videos like this and you're trying your best to be both entertaining and also bring something of value to the video. It is easy to fall apart like that, which I haven't done in a while. I will say that's the roughest it's been in a while. But that was rough. But it brings up the question: is that okay? Is it okay to have something that difficult? And I just called it. Every name under the sun. I've just said it was the worst fucking thing. I hated it. All this type of thing. But I know deep down inside of me, and this is the hypocrisy of it, I will say. But I know deep down inside of me that most of that is stemming from me thinking about the channel. I'll be straight up honest with you. Like I'd never lie to you guys. Like straight up, most of that comes from me thinking, oh my god, my episodes are an hour long, and I don't want an episode to be me fighting this boss and losing my mind, and that's an issue that I have to deal with, and that's something that I have to realize, you know, is a negative. But unfortunately, we're all vain creatures in a lot of ways, and my vanity unfortunately has manifested in wanting to give you guys good content, you know. But yeah, it's my own fault, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Well, it's not fully. It is a bad fight. Is it the worst? No. Did I enjoy it? In a sick way, yes. And this is the thing, like, there'll be people looking at that going, dude, that's just peak fight. That's great. More of that. Not me fighting it, but like as in they want more boss fights like that. I don't see the fun in it. The curse idea in this chalice dungeon, I don't really see the point. I don't see any benefit to this dungeon. I get the idea. Thematically, it's sensational. And also in terms of... What the fuck is that? Oh, it's just the blue thing there. In terms of making you feel like, ooh, you know... we're going deep down here, and this is the good business. And also a little difficulty spike, well, not a little difficulty spike, a difficulty spike at all. Fuck. I don't mind, because at the end of the day, this is entirely optional, and you're only going to be doing it if you want the platinum. You know, you're only going to come here with your maxed out build, and you're going to do it for the platinum. Now, unless you're a challenge runner, but that's, I mean, that's separate. I just mean people in general. You're only going to be coming here if you're getting the platinum, and so yeah, you should be challenged, and I agree with that. You know, handing you easy platinums, well, there's nothing wrong with an easy platinum either, but you know, realistically, having a little bit of a challenge as the last thing before you get the platinum is not the worst thing in the world. What I disagree with is just how big of a leap it was. Like, if you look at the difference between that fight And all of the other fights we've done, like it's beyond night and day. Like it's crazy how difficult that was compared to the Orphan, which lands on people's lists of hardest bosses of all time that we did in one go. Like, do you see what I mean there? Like, you can't tell me there's a boss fight that is supposed to be... He just killed me when he hit me. Oh my fucking god. No, I hate this dungeon. You can't tell me there's a boss fight that is meant to be one of the hardest in the world. In the world of video games, obviously. I'm sure fighting your boss in real life is probably more difficult. Oh. But it's meant to be one of the hardest fights in the world. And you're telling me that we did it in one go. And it was pretty fucking easy. Well, it wasn't pretty fucking easy. I got slapped around, but, like, we did it. Easy enough. Compared to this guy that can kill me in one hit. Like, what? You know? Like, that to me is just... It's crazy. This is a weird episode, and I acknowledge that, and part of me is like, fucking what do I do? Do I mulligan it? Do I completely edit out everything to try and make it look like everything's sunshine and roses? And no, I don't think I do, because I don't want the channel to be that. I want the channel to be, you know, if we're going to go in depth, we got to talk about the ugly side of things as well. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And Bloodborne doesn't have a lot of bad or ugly, but what it does have is pretty fucking bad. You know, I'm sure there's somebody gonna say, "Oh, you wouldn't have died in one hit if you had the whatchamacallit ring on, or not ring, the rune on that prevents fucking, not prevents, but that gives you fire resistance, stuff like that." The issue wasn't even dying in one hit, because, you know, I didn't actually... The only one move killed me in one hit. Well, two moves, actually. The slam down move and the rush forward move. They were the only two moves that killed me in quote-unquote one hit. So that wasn't the issue. The issue was everything surrounding it. Was that it would kill me when I couldn't see it, because the camera would fuck up. It would kill me, you know, so having a little tiny little bit more health was not going to save me, you know. Having anything, there was nothing that was going to save that, to be honest. There was nothing that was going to save it. Oh, I don't have it equipped. I was going to use my bone marrow, but I don't have it equipped, so... Can you fucking swing on me, sir? There we go, thank you. Goodbye. Yeah, there was nothing that was going to save that fight. I'm sorry, it just wasn't. You're not going to save that fight in any way, shape, or form. You know, the only way you can do it is by either A, having it that you don't lose that much health with the curse, or give him less health. Because he had ludicrous amounts of health, and like, we have probably some of the highest damage you can get in base game. Not probably, we do. Like, we can kill things insanely quickly. I'm not going to do the boss, but we'll poke our head in here. Oh no! Like, look at this fucking shit, man. Oh, I don't want to fight them. I actually don't want to fight them. This is the first time in the game where I genuinely am like, nah, I don't want to fight them. Can they see me? I think they can. No. Blue fucking goo coming in. Oh my god. That's not even the thing. This is just a side room. Fuck me. Oh, fuck off. I don't like you. Get him. Nice. Gotta do it twice, though. Nice. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. But again, like that, like some of the encounters and stuff in here. Oh, sages. So actually, we're picking up things now that I'm like, we actually don't need these. Well, we might do. I don't know how many sages here we need for the final one, so maybe we do. And I won't disagree with you. And if you can tell me, oh, fucking hell! If you could tell me ways that that fight can be made easier, I'm happy to hear it. And to be honest, yeah, please do. If you know any ways to make that fight easier, sound off in the comments. Let us all know. It would be extremely beneficial, not only to me, but to anybody who may find this video and go, wow, that was fucking the worst thing I've ever seen. It would be extremely beneficial to us all if you can point us in the direction or tell us what you think is the easier way to beat that boss. Any and all, this was entirely superfluous. Bit of a Sereno, as I said, and I do apologise. I don't want it to be a Sereno. I don't want you to think, oh god, what a fucking misery guts he is. We're replacing our madman's knowledge. And again, it does not mean that I, in any way, harbour any ill feelings towards this game. You can have a game that you adore with all your heart, but you can point to one thing in it and say, that bit is shit. And unfortunately for this game, it's a big fucking bit. And it's a big fucking shit. Well, it's not. It's actually not a big fucking bit, and it's not a big fucking shit. Because, oh my fucking god. Because one, it's not a huge part of the game. And two, is this the end? Is this the end of me? Oh god, this is the end of me, but is this the end of the dungeon? Please tell me it is. Why is this the biggest fucking room land going? Fucking one of these going. I feel like I should have gotten that one. Not that one. That one I definitely missed. As I missed that one as well. I kinda like it when you call me wonderful. Can I stop getting hit by every single one of those fucking moves, please? No. Oh god, nice fucking dodge. Nice. Nice. Again, don't know what way this is going to be edited around, but I've been Kavalech. You've been amazing. For what it... Oh god, fucking looks like I hung him, Jesus. For what it's worth, I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, we did it, nice. To be honest, I think I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Awful fucking time, didn't we? We just had the worst of times. I'm not going to summon him, Queen Killer. We're just going to go fucking straight in for this. Yeah, we did indeed. We ran into a bit of a brick wall, but we're going to forget all about that today. Shh, don't worry about it. And we're going to fight this boss. Hopefully it's going to go well. And then we're going to go into greener pastures that will be nicer, and we can talk about things again and just have a nicer time. Or we're going to get our fucking shit pushed in. One of the two. Okay, good start. We do alright damage. I will say, if it comes down to it, we know that Chichikage can do good damage against Amygdala, so we've got that going for us, if that's the case. The main thing is, we just need to have lots of... we just gotta have lots of attacks that can hit the head. We just gotta hit the fucking head. Hit the lever. Nope, that was not a head hit, that was a miss. Just keep the damage up. Always good to keep that damage up. It does bring its head down a lot. Or not. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know what I just did, I staggered it. Didn't fucking kill it, but we staggered it. Ah, fuck, I should have gotten the visceral. Oh well. That's alright. At least we did good damage. I mean, here's the thing. We're now about halfway down. Like, the difference between this boss and the last boss is slight insanity, I'm not going to lie. Especially since the last boss was just fucking nightmarish. Like, nightmarish in terms of fucking damage. Okay, we feel ahead again. Nope, don't die now. Don't die now. Heal, heal. And one more heal just to be fucking safe. Gotta deal with that fucking... God damn it. I'm getting hit by that fucking move. Let's not get hit by that move anymore. No. I don't even know what you're doing now. Actually, nice is what you're doing. Being nice to me is what you're doing. Okay, we're in the final phase. This is where shit really hits the fan. Okay. This is where things get bad. Stay build up. This is where it's okay to sometimes hit the legs. See, that's actually a good move because you can actually hit the head with that. Same with that move. Look, camera, camera, camera. Oh, he's in the wrong way. I can't fucking see. Keep fucking dodging the wrong side, shit. I need to get back out in front of it is what I need to do. No. It's gonna get me killed, fuck. Well, do you know what? For our first attempt, that wasn't bad at all. That wasn't bad at all. We also missed the visceral. That wasn't bad. I accidentally, to be honest, I shouldn't have went under it there at the end. That was silly of me. That was silly of me. But you can see the difference there. Do you know why there's a difference there? Do you know why... And I know I said I wasn't going to talk too much about the last episode, but do you know why there's a huge difference there? If you noticed, that boss doesn't kill us in one fucking hit. Yeah. And also has a lot more moves that we can kind of deal with and get nice things out of. I take it back. I take it all back. I take it all back. It's almost like the game just wanted to prove me wrong. I'm just gonna lock the fuck in and do this. It kind of all just comes down to execution now, to be honest. I might not talk too much during this fight, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see. You know me, I tend not to shut the fuck up. Yeah. I like this fight. It's a good fight. I just can't fucking abide dying on one hit. That's the only thing. If I just didn't die in one hit, I really would. I'd see the merit in this fight. I'd be like, this is a good fight. It's a good fight. I don't even mind dying in like... I don't. Also the camera. Also this fucking move. You didn't do this move. This move wasn't in it. Kill me. What the fuck killed me there? I was gonna say, if that move didn't exist as well, it would probably help. That move and the after effects on the fucking other stupid move. Ugh. It's a tough one because whereas the watchdog fight, I just do not at all in any way, shape or form like. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. By the way, I'm still at the same level, 114. Got my Carl runes and everything on the go, but yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, the original version of that fight I like. I like the original version of the Watchdog fight. The first time you fight... Fuck off. I like the first time you fight them. But I do not at all like the Chalice Dungeon version of that fight. Now I'm just being silly. I don't know why I'm putting these up. It's just because they annoy me. I do not at all like the... I think that's the worst part of this game. Is the Chalice Dungeon Watchdog. Closely followed by this, I'm not gonna lie. Especially since so many of his moves, if you get hit by one, the next one's gonna hit you and you're just dead. Done. Dunzo. Ipso fatso. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Sorry, sugar. Like that. Like, there's nothing you can do in between those two moves. So if you don't have enough health, you're just dead. End of. There's no ifs, buts, or anything about it. If you don't have enough health to survive those two hits, you're just dead. Now, can you avoid the move? Yeah. Did it do it again? I think it did it again. This has happened to me once before. I don't think I showed it, but this happened to me once before where it randomly does this weird thing where you can't get the visceral. It does the visceral sound effect and everything, and then you don't get the visceral. He doesn't go down for it. Why? I don't know. Fuck you, that's why. Yeah. Because fuck you, that's why. Seems to be the answer. For that to go. Okay, this is good. This is good. We're at the... just 3 in the second phase. We're at that zenith point now where I'm like, right, if we can get another visceral, we might just win this. The problem is both A, getting a visceral, and B, actually winning this. That didn't kill me. This will though. Could have killed me, but it wasn't anything to kill me. So it's fine. It's also pretty fine. Not the best move, not the worst move either. So the good thing is that we have... Yes! We have this move. We have this move. Yes! Oh, I took a picture. I didn't mean to. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Yeah, he's a lot better, especially with this church pick, by the way. He's a lot better than the other one. But good God, good fucking God, is he's oh, he's a lot. A chalice that breaks a labyrinth seal. Great chalices unlock deeper reaches of the labyrinth. Thumaru Ihil was the title of both the Thumerian monarch and its capital. This reveals that while early Thumerians were mere humble guardians of the slumbering Great Ones, their descendants felt entitled to the name themselves as leader. So early Thumerians were nice and looked after the Great Ones, it seems, and then later on they decided to fuck that and became assholes. Probably why their civilization fell. And we know that the hunters in Yharnam are just fucking assholes in general. And immediately, when they found out Great Ones existed, decided to fuck with them. You know, immediately. I'm gonna leave this one here because, as you'll see, as you'll have seen in the footage, this was a long episode for me. This was a long episode. I had originally decided I was going to split it, and then I thought, no, I'm just going to put them together. And yeah, it was a lot. My thoughts, I'll dive more into my thoughts tomorrow, I'm not going to lie. But just know that I don't hate the idea of the Cursed Chalice. The Cursed Chalice itself, not too bad. The problem is the two bosses that they stuck in there. Now we need 2 more red jelly, which we get from here. So we need 25 arcane, 25 arcane haze for this, and we need 2 more red jelly for there. But that is the last place we need to go to, by the way. We don't need red jelly for that one, do we? No. So these are the last 2 dungeons. So if not tomorrow, then the next day. Like we are. Well, no, not the next day. No, because we're going to split up. We're going to do the Great Is Chalice, and then we have 1 more to do then after that. But we're going to do a little bit more main game stuff. Not a lot, but just a little bit more main game stuff before then. So we are very, very, very near the ending. Like I said, I'll talk more about the Cursed Chalice in the next episode. You'll see from today, like, I don't know. This episode might end up being really long or really short, depending on what way I decide to edit it. But I'll say it here and I'll say it now. The Cursed Chalice itself, not too bad. I don't like the idea of the curse, but it makes sense thematically. It works for the game. It does work. It's good. It's nice. And it being the thing that stops you from getting the platinum as well, you know, I'm very much okay with that. That's all perfectly fine. The problem is the bosses. The first boss is fine. The first boss was actually fucking, we walked through, it was piss easy. Did I not do that? Oh, silly me. The problem is the watchdog is just a nightmare. More so than Amygdala was also difficult, but it wasn't as much of a nightmare as why that didn't work the first time. It wasn't as much of a nightmare as the watchdog. Amygdala was really nowhere near as bad. And tomorrow, when we get to play this one, I mean, even look at the thing, it's quite cool looking. It's a cool looking chalice. That's what that one looks like, by the way. But you'll see tomorrow when we get in here, like, this dungeon is fucking cool as fuck. And it looks like, well, it looks the same, but it looks different. You know what I mean? You'll see. But, yeah, look, we'll talk about it more tomorrow, but just know that I don't hate the cursed Pthumerian defilement dungeon. It's definitely the worst part of Bloodborne by far, like by a country fucking mile, but only because the 2 bosses at the end are fucking awful for what they ask of you. If I was able to take 1 or 2 more hits, I would have breezed through that dungeon. We would have been fine. Yes, that's the point of the dungeon, but no, and we'll discuss it more tomorrow, but I think that dungeon alone is the reason why people say they don't like Chalice dungeons, which is such a shame, because the Chalice dungeons themselves have actually been really cool. Great unique enemies, great unique bosses, yes, some repeated stuff, but overall, it's been pretty fucking slick. I've liked the Chalice dungeons, and they've split up the game a bit. They have. I've enjoyed them. They're not the greatest content in the world, but they're not bad. They're not bad at all. But unfortunately, just the 2 bosses in that dungeon have completely soured, in my mind, an otherwise fucking 10 out of 10 experience so far. Has it ruined it? No. Again, I'll discuss it tomorrow. You know, there is a thing to be said about games that you love and being able to criticize them. It is a big thing. I've probably said it. I don't know what way I've edited these things. I'm probably rehashing things. This may end up being a very short episode, but just know that I'm still having a great time. I'm not too salty. I am salty, but I'm not too salty. And yeah, look, we've lots more fun to come. I'm looking forward to doing the next Chalice dungeon and not losing my fucking reason. And as for you guys, I hope you look after yourselves and have a great day. You're the best. You guys fucking rock. I'm gonna go lie down. I've been Kavalech. Hope you grabbed yourself a deadly chat. I'll chat to y'all very soon. Look after yourselves. Grab yourself something nice. Bye.